I spent almost 45 hours outside of battle in this game, and I did play it a bit off stream yesterday. Yeah, just did some I fought some monsters to get some more gold and prepare before going into the dungeons I found during last stream. And I also spent some time in the casino. Yeah, this time I got lucky, so yeah, I bought this bunny ring and equipped it on Selena. Hey, Rusty. I think I may have... Right, this circle helmet, is new. I also bought that with my money. Right, I bought the Zap spell for Ayasha, but it's 60 MP. Yeah, I also kinda wanted to buy the Failure spell. Don't have enough money for it. Alright, yeah, I didn't show off what's inside the buildings in this town. 'Cause, yeah, this over here, it's the ancient cave, which is closed, of course. Yeah, it's and unfortunately it's not going to be opened during the game. So there's just this closed ancient cave and a town nearby, but there is a casino in here. So yeah, welcome to the ancient cave store. Don't take regular gold, but instead take ancient cave gold. Found only within its depths. Yeah, special gold for special items, but it's probably never going to open, so yeah, still wanted to show that off. This just sells normal items. Yeah, kinda tired, but yeah. Now let's talk through the NPCs here. I've heard that there are several ancient caves in Estpolis. The most famous is in Northland. It's been open forever. But I've heard Southland has one that is 200 floors. That's 100 deeper than the one in Northland. Yeah, also off screen. I think everyone got 2 level ups, and I think Cameron might have gained 3 levels. Big Gold. Greetings and welcome to Fantario. I'm known as Big Gold around these parts, and I'm responsible for the founding of our fair town. We've been hearing about the recent discovery of a new ancient cave. I simply knew that I must capitalize on such an opportunity. Please enjoy everything our town has to offer. Please visit again once our main attraction finally opens. But yeah, the ancient cave, it's most likely scrapped content, because this game already took so long to make. Yeah, this just missing out on some tokens for this, so I'm trying to get this. I have no idea how to do that. Wait. There's some more bunny equipment. Yeah, I already checked with the saving and reloading off stream, but the Dragon Blade, it's as strong as this cleaver weapon here, but it's strong against dragons. And this continent, it is full of dragons. Yeah, Rudai already has the cleaver. Then wait, how much is the... I do have enough for the bunny suit. Because if I spend my tokens on a Dragon Blade and give it to... I could... If I'm gonna give it to Cam, I think it will be replaced very soon, because right now we are working on restoring the Dual Blade. Yeah, I'm near. Yeah, I'm probably near the end of the game. I guess my luck is gone, but I got I got a lot of jackpots off screen. Alright, that's enough. I don't know if the Egg Dragon is going to be a boss in this game. I can wait a minute. Before buying the Dragon Blade, I'm gonna go save. I can still give it to Rudai. If Rudai can't equip it, then it's a waste of tokens, because Cam is probably going to be able to equip the Dual Blade soon. Yeah, this would be useful if if I would have gotten it before going into the towers of Silver Moon and the Golden Sun, because there were dragon boss battles on top of that, but when I was still on the Chuea continent, I only got bad luck in the casino. Let's see. I can't enter Jax's tower yet. Right, and there was also some dialogue in this house. Yeah, I don't think I checked here during last stream, but yeah, this is where Emily is at the moment. Hey, it's you guys. Oh, and Blondie too. How's Lily? Is she feeling better yet? My mom is taking care of her at the moment. She still needs lots of rest, but I think she's going to be okay in time. My sister's super tough. I bet she'll be up running around and everything by tomorrow. You remind me a lot of her. Come on, don't say that. It's embarrassing. Take care, alright? Sure, see you guys later. Hey again, you staying for dinner? Nope. Oh goodness, you're the fox I attacked earlier, aren't you? I'm dreadfully sorry about all that. My friend here tells me that you'll be making sure something like that never happens again. I'd be right there with you avenging Ixon, but I've got this terrible crick in my back, and I'm afraid I'm no fighter, that's for sure. And don't worry, I'm taking care of this too. Turns out the little one has been sick for some time, she tells me. So I'm making something extra healthy and scrumptious for her. She deserves it. Especially after everything she's been through. She's too young to be going through something like this. Please, whatever you all are planning, make it quick and get rid of that awful tower. Yeah, so Jax is gonna be the Sinistral for this continent. And yeah, I'd put him as the image in the chat box. However, I don't have a transparent sprite of him lying around. I don't want yeah, so I just put teal plate in the chat box, and that's our current goal. So restore the teal blade. Oh yeah, I have to take the airship outside. Yeah. But I haven't shown this dialogue yet. Your airship is all ready to go. Some gorgeous blonde elf paid for the trip. Gives me goosebumps just thinking about her. What a knockout. Yeah, that's I don't know how expensive an airship ride or rental is, but I guess Milka is rich. Still here, but why? Fly, fly, fly. And I hope, Lentis, the guy over there, he helped us decoding the coordinates to the ruins of Estpolis, so that means he, at least he and, alright, and this is what I need. Yeah, he and whoever helped him at the laboratory now also know about coordinates of this this island, so I hope they aren't evil and are going to follow us here. Yeah, I'm going into these towers, but first back to Estpolis, because there's a free healing tiles here. Where is the... No, it was somewhere on the east side. Right there. Better save before going into the towers. Yeah, the current goal is to restore the teal blade by going into the 3 towers and then bring it back to whoever or whatever is in the blue, the blue crystal there. What? Yeah, this not here. Yeah, also this room reminds me of the room Erin was in where you fight her in Lufia V. So but yeah, whoever or whatever is in this piece of floatium. It can restore the deal blade after recharging the pieces. Alright, let's get out of this town. Yeah, I don't think the order of the 3 towers is gonna matter. Yeah, wait, I already bought items while I prepared off stream. To Camirno Tower. Um, this seems to be the same layout as the Camino Tower from Lufia V. I think the ones in Northland, or I think they gotta be replicas or something. But Zap it's strong, but it takes a lot of MP. Wait, that's Selena better not have her use her weapon. Then Rudai learned Rudai Thunder after getting to Choea continent. Why are these guys so Alright, better watch out in here. At least I saved before going into these towers. This battle theme is based on the battle music from Lufia the Runes of Lore. And Selena got a level up. Alright, yeah, also off stream, but I equipped yeah, the elven bow. It was something I found during last stream. Cameron found S Witch Ring. not this. Switch ring. Now I had the mage ring, Selena, before to raise her intelligence. Then I equipped the bunny ring, which I won from the casino, to raise her agility. What? Nope, we can't equip the bunny ring. Immune to instant that should be useful in this dungeon. I wonder if all the monsters in these 3 towers are the same strength, or if there is a supposed order of the towers to go through. Wait, I just came from here. There's more undead monsters in here. Yeah, I just changed the ring of life and gave it to Cam. Calls are restoring the dual blade, which I'm doing now. Then there is Jax in his tower on this continent. Which leaves Arim as the only Sinistral we still have to meet. Like Arim as the Sinistral Arim, because of course it's very possible that we've already met an reincarnation of her during this game. Yeah, then I kinda expect Goddess Amon and Deos will be back for some final battle on Tomb Island. other things. Yeah, we still don't know where Kane is at the moment. So I bet we'll meet him somewhere before the end of the game. Yeah, and I don't know if yeah, it will be an enemy in this game, but I'm kinda hoping for Arak to also make some kind of appearance in this game. I think if he appears, it will be at the very end of the game, so that makes sense. Ayasha's MP. Right, I'm not sure, not sure if we are done with Red Hat yet. I feel like there's more to her story, or her story. The story of the hat itself. Because I'm pretty sure it's the it's been a while since I the last battle. But I think it's the head talking and controlling the blue-haired person under the head. What I'm trying to say is making sense. Yeah. Everyone on Juea continent is gone. Yeah, I think Rudai and Selena and Ayasha were also, they were lucky. Riga's Lily came back with the ship right when they did. The Red Hat was also last seen on Juea continent. So I wonder if that's really the end of her. Only a safe tile, but no healing tiles. What's up here? But everyone on Juea continent died of thirst and hunger. But And the Camirno siblings. The merchants of Camirno will not sit idly by. Go back the way the text went to has to read while reading dub. Back to Joya. A hat doesn't need to eat and drink, so the actual red hat may be fine. Right. Gotta get Selena back up. I don't think Cam's magic is that good for this point of the game, but he can't really learn the better spells anyway. Right, looks that did more. Can't use champion anymore. Looks like that magic is better than a sword. Yeah, I know, this is over. Okay, looks like I didn't use the X magic yet. Oh, I know what's up here. Yeah, I think it's better to enter the tower with full MP and then avoid the monsters. Yeah, I wanna know how much damage the crystal sword is gonna do. Wait, why are the Camerno siblings here? Does that mean they were part of the sacrifices? Oh wait, no. I wanted to see how much the sword, how much damage the sword does. What are the Camerno brothers doing here? Right, even if they weren't part of the sacrifices... they'd still be dead, because, their lives were really long ago. Alright, the crystal sword does a lot of damage. Yeah, in the ruins of Vespolis, so was the merchants of Camerno. The human chapel, and Strada. It was the Strada house. Come on. That looks like the human Camerno and Strada, I guess the leaders, will be the bosses for the towers here. And I guess, yeah, I don't know, oh, what there's a line. Alright, better get out of here. Did I get all the treasure chests in here? I guess everyone in Fumberg is also gone, unless Moose can survive without food and water. Right, no, I'd rather, no. They got hit. I'd rather fight, the bosses on top, with full MP. Still gonna fight, these monsters here for the experience and, money. I think the three towers are the exact same layout as Lufia V, so they are the short dungeons. So I'm gonna go and take all the treasure chests from the towers, and then I think then I'll deal with boss battles with full MP. I still think something's up with the way Teos looked in Troya. Because his moveset, it still felt more like Harem than Teos. And of course his face might still be black to represent the shadow Deus cast over Troya continent, like yeah, it might represent a literal nightmare, dream prison, eternal continent. Right, I think I'll better use the escape spell instead of getting lost in here. Alright, free healing in the ruins. Yeah, there's a house strata. Yeah, let's read the notes they left behind to refresh memory. The hobbits are to carve out 3 giant cylindrical holes in the ground, ensuring that the top layer remains to hide beneath. We shall supply the design that we used all those long years ago. We must work quickly. Yeah, I think the notes that are left in this town not here. Yeah, I think it's a hint about how the 3 towers from Lufia V were built, as well as the Dual Blade Shrine. The merchants of Caverno, that's or whose skeletons we just met in the tower. They are unable to wield it themselves. We must build a conduit. We need the waves that will connect something to the 3 towers. Yeah, I think this is I think this is about a teal blade. By using something power, we will not be required to again sacrifice lives in order to power the towers. Then people got sacrificed in the past. This is the Human Chapel. Alright, I got my HP and MP restored. Now what I can do is go back to the Camerno Tower and full MP and try and defeat the boss again, or I'll go into the other towers and take all of the treasure chests in there, and then battle the bosses. The humans will then use these hollows to build the towers outside the view of the mermaids too, or integral, for they are the only being with access to probably the teal plate shrine from Lufia V, outside the view of outside the view of these Sinistrals. They existed back then. Who created the humans? I don't think that was explained in the shrine north. This Gaiad created the goblins. Logo created the mermaids, and Iris created elves. So yeah. Yeah, I was talking about the history lessons from the Espolis shrine. Alright, what's this? Strata. Were there even treasure chests in Strata Tower? Or wasn't there one tower without treasure chest? Yeah, because the history lessons in the Polish Rhine were like that, but it didn't mention who created these humans when the auspicious ones were looking into creating a new kind of being to guide the world. Right, also the history lessons mentioned, right, let's get out of here. After I was created, the elves, the world was at peace. Right, no, I don't have to waste MP. No. Yeah, fine, I will defeat it. Well, yes, I sure dies a lot because of the instant death spells. Wait, this. I'm trying to trap it. There. I don't think. There were any treasure chest on a Strata tower. No. I'll defeat these for experience. I can still check up on the boss battle, so I know what I'll be dealing with later. Also, another thing still have to deal with before the end of the game is some kind of transportation method to reach Tomb Island. Because right now we borrowed an automated airship to reach Espolis, the island. Yeah, not sure if Lent is the guy at the Decadros laboratory and make an automated airship go to Home Island. This door leads nowhere. What? Yeah, I think this is the one tower without treasure chests. Right, Right, I'm nowhere near full MP for Ayasha. I'm gonna see what I have to deal with. Lord Strada, another undead boss, so I'm gonna guess that whoever's on Schumann Tower will also be the undead type. Right, then when did Ayasha die? When did it become a choppy? Wait. Yeah, yeah, I just passed a game by what's going on here? Very choppy. Yeah, it must be. Right, it does say it dropped some frames. What? Yeah, I just downloaded my stream on my phone, and yeah, it does look choppy. I'm not sure why. Thanks for letting me know. But, I'm not sure how to get rid of it. Yeah. Let's see. You know what? Yeah, this battle is over like this. Yeah. Where did the choppiness came from this time? I updated the game to the new version. I don't think that's right. Where's the is there any settings I can change here? Yeah, I just tried changing some setting in OBS, but I'm not sure if that actually helped. Yeah, thanks for letting me know a fault. Good night. Yeah, also, I wasn't planning on doing another late was in 3 4 a.m. stream this time. I hope I can clear at least one of the towers, the 3 towers tonight. Right, so that's still choppy, or yeah, and that does. Yeah, I just looked at my phone, and that does look more choppy than usual. Like when it gets more choppy than the stream than usual when it does get sloppy. Right, anything I can still change. Yeah, I'm in a menu right now. Wait, alright, I hit the wrong button. Now my feature bar is gone. So I tried, yeah, I lowered the resolution of my feature bar. So, right, that at least, with the feature bar gone, it's the stream looks better, but I'm gonna steal or take the treasure chest that's still in the Camirno Tower. Now the choppiness is back, so Yeah, I don't know what's going on here, so yeah. I'm done with today. Like I said, done with this day in general, not like I'm done with the stream. Alright, we're gonna restore my MP again. Take the treasure chest from Camerno. Or how many treasure chests were in the Camerno Tower? One or two? I switched to my PNG toolbar, but now it looks like the PNG toolbar also broke. What's even going on here? Yeah, this is just a temporarily PNG toolbar I once made to see how it would run while streaming. So it's yeah, just something I quickly drew with my mouse in MS Paint, but I guess this'll have to do for a stream for now. Yeah, no, cause that's just the choppiness. I don't. Yeah, it looked fine before I hit the go live button, and I guess it went choppy. What a Camerno? No, wait, a Camerno human. I meant the treasure chest from Human Tower. Or I could just no. Also avoid the monsters while getting the treasure chest of Human Tower, and then battle the boss battle on top of this tower. Cameron found Aspire/Thunder Ring. Yeah, no, I want full MP. Alright, decreases damage taken from fire and thunder. Right, the battle on top of here is also probably going to be undead enemy, so I'll change to the crystal blade. Just the monster there. I was looking for the treasure chest. Someone found as water/ice ring. Decreases damage taken from water and ice. See, I don't know what's the last time I went into the settings of this PNG tuber, but stuffed all the treasure chest in here. And, the microphone seems really sensitive. I don't feel like fixing that right now. Was there a treasure chest down here? So yeah, there's this. Yeah, I'm gonna avoid the monsters, so I can get into the boss battles with full MP. Alright, what did I just find? The S mist ring. Increases defense, but decreases ATP. What ring of life is equipped? Selena doesn't need HTP, but I'm using her as a mage or the spell user. Her agility will go down, and that's the agility from the bunny ring. fire and thunder and water and ice and then... I don't know who I wanna equip it on. Alright, I made it to this top of the tower with all my MP intact, so... then let's continue. Even I, Bishop Human, have had my fate challenged. Come, lost one, see the light with me. Right, but I think I do have all the treasure chests from the 3 towers. Right, what happened there with the 0? Oh... this is a... Where did he say he was Bishop Human? In that case... Then... This isn't an undead enemy, but I think it might be a holy elemental damage. Better reset and right, then let's get don't need a holy element from the crystal blade. Dark element, that's better. Right, Bishop Human. Yeah, that makes sense that the crystal sword doesn't work on him. Right, he raised his intelligence. Right, can like people asleep. Now looks like everyone is asleep right now. Right, Not that I use a champion right now. Firebird can't do any kind of damage. Don't think that was good up on spell for this battle. Better get a hit in. Now that I think of it, when I opened the VTuber program, it did ask me to update. It was like a pop-up, but then I clicked that one away. Not sure if that has anything to do with shoppiness. I don't think it ever got that bad during stream. Does she have? Yeah, she has Awaken. Everyone fell asleep again. Awaken. Does she have Cure? No, because I didn't have enough money for it, probably. I'm just gonna use Post X just in case, because I spent so much time in the menu. Still, this boss battle feels the least dangerous of the three boss fights on top of the tower, so yeah, maybe the suggested order is still Shimon, Prada, and then come here now. Come on, wake up. Oh yeah, I could use the fast forward button, but alright, that's one backup. I think the PNG turbo is also reacting to the sound of the buttons of my Xbox controller. Alright, that's one boss battle down. Cameron level up, Selena, Ayasha. Alright, oh great auspicious ones. For it to end this way. Cameron found pearl armor. He still respected them in the end. Was it ever respect? Perhaps it was simply fear of his great auspicious ones. I sensed sadness in his voice. Almost like he'd lost a friend, I think. I think he felt close to them. For a man in his station to question his fate. Something most terrible must have befallen this place. Cam, raise the shard. We've got no time to waste. Yeah, I'm not sure, but I think EY might stand for Estpolis year. I don't know what else it could mean. So looks like the historical lesson on this island will continue. A mighty gash ripped through the barrier, revealing Deus with the mighty blade in hand, and a fiery rage in his eyes. The blade was pointed at Estpolis. Our peace was undoubtedly at a most horrific end. Were it not for Iris. Iris pleaded for mercy upon her creations, even after our betrayal and so. The auspicious ones left, never to return to the kingdom of Estpolis. Cameron found empowered shard. Alright, that was the top of the drill blade recharged. So yeah, I think that's the suggested order to go through the towers. Even though You can enter go into the boss battles in any order. 2 more shops, 2 more towers. Alright, got more money, but it's not enough money for the Tailor spell that I was interested in, because that was over 7,000 gold pieces. But I think what I just described no, not to Decadros. I think that's describing the 4 gods going mad. That makes sense. Right, free healing at the city. Also, Decadros, when you change the dross part a bit around, then it does kinda sound like with disciplined imaginations, Decadros, it sounds similar to Decar sword. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know if that's what if that's indeed how Cam got to the name of the Decadros town. Speaking of Decadros, I'm still not sure if I trust alright, and Decades Domaid. I still... Wait, and that's not healing tile. What was I just talking about? Alright, I'm still not sure if I trust Lentis or the people at the laboratory right now, because they also now know the coordinates to Estpol. Is it even if they do go here, what is there left to steal or take for them? Alright, 2 towers left. Yeah, and the stream was lagging and being choppy, and then I changed lowering the resolution of my VTuber model to see if that would work, but then I accidentally pressed the wrong window and it closed the entire program, and the choppiness was gone, and yeah, instead of trying to fix it, I switched over to this PNG tuber, which I also still had lying around. Anyway, I could go here, or let's go here first. Come here, no, wait, this is where the merchants were, so then there will be 2 battles. But no, 2 enemies on top of here. But on Strada... that boss also had minions, but anyway, instead of trying to fix technical stuff in the V Magic Mirror VTuber program, or changing settings in OBS, yeah, I'd rather focus on playing the game right now. Like, I want to battle with full E. Not like this. Yeah, if the boss on top of here isn't going to give me that much trouble, no. Yeah, I think I can do this tower as well. But Atlantis, he does have his own unique sprite, so it wouldn't surprise me if he's gonna show up later again in the story. Alright, he's trapped. There weren't any treasure chests in this tower, but I got all of the treasure chests that were in the 3 towers, so I can just go walk to the top. Not cleaver, but what a crystal blade. Alright, so let's go. I wanna see if the I wonder if there will be some dialogue if you go back into the shrine with only one empowered shard. Then or two. Not at first. Alright. Back to the Khmer now, brothers. It sounds like it's very bad weather outside. I'm not sure. I think that's thunder or lightning outside. Anyway, better not get distracted. Right, that's Selena, so I can use my axe. I'll better not forget that I have the set spell. How much damage is Firebird going to do? I'm gonna use boost XP so I can absorb with Ayasha's turn. I don't think I've used fake yet. But this battle is much more doable when I go in with my MP up. Yeah, one another thing. Yeah, guess I'll just use boots X for staying too long in that menu. Yeah, about Kane, I sure hope he isn't affected by Jax's hate. So, also we saw characters being under influence of Jax, yeah, or Jax's hate, and they started attacking people. No. So I hope Kane doesn't turn into some kind of enemy. Or if he does, then I hope he'll at least is still alive by the end of the game. Yeah, alright, one is down. Also, yeah, I mentioned when I was in the all the way back in the Behemoth Hills dungeon. But yeah, for many years, Kane was my favorite character in Lufia V. So yeah, it was all when only the older versions were playable, and the farthest they went was eventually. Whose turn is this? I guess I can use Ayasha. The most recent ending for the older versions of the game was the end of Ostiaga continent. So everything starting from Farai, this game is new content, but yeah, for many years Finn was my favorite Lufia V character, but Rudai might actually take over, since yeah, I like the change he went through this game. So depending on what happens with Kane during what's left of the game, Rudai might take over as favorite character from Lufia V. Did I use Harvest while I wasn't paying attention? I guess I did. But yeah, I haven't seen Kane since we left. Since he left us after reaching Ostiaka continent. That's not counting the flashback story Lily told us on Fairy continent. You have won the battle. Alright, our monuments to progress, to power. Wasted. Cameron found Pearl Shield. Was that all these towers were to them? That's all they wanted? Just to show off their power? Why would anyone do that? To make a mark. To be remembered. To others, I imagine the towers represented the hope of freedom. Perhaps they felt power was needed to secure peace. Go on, Cameron, raise the shard. Three towers were built in the illusion that they were in tribute to our creators. Though their true purpose was to imprison. Alright, that's interesting. The towers were activated by three elders of the first elves. Human, Strata, and Camerno. The activation cost their lives. They are sealed within the Shrine of Iris. We had won. Yet, we had imprisoned them with our most holy artifact, Dual Blade. Oh, that sounds interesting. Cameron found Empowered Shard. Only one more shard to empower, the last tower awaits. Let's see, I think I can still do the next tower. I'm afraid I will get distracted and go to bed way too late. Again. Oh wait, just thinking a bit, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do at the moment. Still don't have enough money for the Fedor spell. Anyway, I can still buy it after the last tower. I think I'll have enough money then. Is anyone close to a level up? Yasha kinda is. This will still take multiple battles. I did save, right? Yeah, maybe better escape from the tower. If I didn't save, and then I die because of instant tap spells or something, that would feel stupid. They just what did that mean? Did the elves imprison the auspicious ones, or yeah, I should yeah, I should double check on that. Who is getting imprisoned, the auspicious ones, or the or sinistrals? Right, yeah, I'm just gonna check if there's any special dialogue for going back with recharged shards of the dual blade, but not all of them. Alright, doesn't want me here without all of the pieces. I'm at full HP and MP, so I'm ready to go in the final tower. To Strata Tower. Are there any other points left? No. I don't want to fight this. No. We still haven't met any Shaya members yet. That's if any still survived. Because the ones that were on Estoland are probably dead. Did that work? Right, it's not a storyline related, but there's just remembered there's also one more dragon egg left to find. Why is the store already open? Well, maybe it never closed after I went in here before. Alright. Hey, wait a minute. I shouldn't forget to equip the pearl equipment I just found. Looks like this is just for Cameron. Right. Right, completely didn't notice that the holy armor is immune to instant attacks. Right, so that's good to know. Yeah, he's the only one who can equip the pearl armor. I'm not sure. This is any good. What's Ruda gonna do with higher intelligence? That was all the pearl equipment I found. Right. Do Lord Strata. Alright, they can use the ice spell, and minions can heal. What sword does Ruda currently have? Right, not the one with that elemental. No. I could heal Selena, but I could also do a lot of damage with this spell. Yeah, I need Rudai back. Right, one minion is gone. Alright, that's it for Selena. Looks like the minions can be revived, so I should okay, so whose spell was that? What if it was the minion? I should take out both of them quickly after each other. Yeah, I think my PNG tuber looks like a egg. It's something I'd quickly draw with a mouse in MS Paint. But yeah, I mainly made it to see how the PNG tuber program would run while playing a game. And there goes Yasha. Maybe I should try and pay attention to how often the minions heal and how much HP they heal. Some alright, it's who's this? Was this Strada? So anyway, the main boss is the one who casts a favor. who do I focus on defeating first then? Alright, they can use champion, which heals 500 HP each. You know what? Wait, no, you should attack. Damage in. Right, where's the miracle? Yeah, I also recently started drawing the new PNG tuber image. No. Right, really X. Yeah, that did 0 damage on Rudai. Alright, I'm gonna use champion. Yeah, but I had the PNG tuber as a kind of backup, since that takes less processing power than running a 3D model. No. Oh, wait, Rudai is still alive. Right, I'll just use champion. Though I really wanna take the boss down. Alright, that's the Strada. We'll wait. No, I'm first gonna revive Cam. So I want him to be alive so he doesn't miss out on tons of experience. Yeah, healing just in case. Alright, I won. Now if I was 3T, I would put my thumbs up or do the clap animation right now, but I can't. But I won. Sister, why do you travel among them? Cameron found pearl helmet. Ayasha, you must have believed I was from here. He guarded this place, even in death, all in the hopes of helping his people. May his soul find rest. Let's do what we came here to do. Raise this yard. Tension between elves and the auspicious ones grow. Both sides believe they have the best ideas for helping as police grow. This is 9 years later. The sky opens and time stands still. Both god and elf stand in awe. A shining blade rings as it descends from the clouds. A voice boomed from as Polis itself. Take your blade and know that you are equal. Should your equality ever be challenged, this blade will restore it. Looks like we went back in time. Or wait, what was... what here did it say first? No, never mind what I just said, because now I forgot if it was the year 600 something or the year 900 something. Alright, let's continue. The auspicious ones grew too arrogant. They believed their way was the only way. Our words were no longer heard. Cameron found empowered shard. We've empowered all the shards. Now to return to the stone and reforge the steel blade. And did I find a pearl? Or the helmet? I just spent my money on the circle helmet. Oh well. I could still use it to raise rude eyes. Defense. But it makes all the other stats go down. Yeah, right. I think this rainbow helmet was a special treasure from was this from Farai's most difficult puzzle? Anyway, I got it from some special optional puzzle, so I think I'll just keep the rainbow helmet on him. And I could still sell the circle helmet for money. Alright, yeah, I should end the stream soon. But I wanna know, I at least wanna check out the cutscene with whatever happens after going back to the crystal. Yes, yeah, depending on how much happens, I can do 1 AM. Well, I shouldn't stay up till 3 AM today. Okay. Right, now I do have enough money to buy the failure spell. But then I have to go back to Decadros. I'll do that either next stream or off stream. Right. So on the current to-do list is restore the dual blade, which is what I'm doing right now. Defeat Jax in his tower. Yeah, find out what happened to Kane. Find the last dragon egg. Then I probably still have to deal with Arim in some kind of way. No, I don't remember. Did I just save? I don't remember. Did I? I think I did, but I can never be too sure. Because what if some monster is gonna show up? Alright, now I know I have saved for sure. Right, have to deal with Arim in some kind of way. So she has made her appearance yet, unless we've already met her reincarnated form. Which might be Ayasha, because she has blue hair. Teika is dead, so I don't think it shouldn't be her. Redhead has blue hair, but that's Arim. Alright, and Redhead does use recolored Arim sprite, but if it's her, that means Arim is walking around like an idiot through Eastland with a red hat on her head. Alright. To the crystal to restore the dual blade. Now, also of note, there are four broken ones there. You've returned. I feel dual blade's resonance. It is nearly restored. All that is left is to revert it to its complete form. Before I do, I have a question. Then ask it. Are you one of the auspicious ones? The auspicious ones abandoned this place many long years ago. Their subjects betrayed them. The stories seem to imply the betrayal was mutual. Both sides committed atrocities towards another. It was a tragic time for this world. Yet, only one side were all-powerful gods. I'd say that we result in a pretty one-sided war. Where are the auspicious ones now? In the end, their attachment to this world was lost, and they simply disappeared. Will they ever return? The auspicious ones are gone forever. I'd hoped that perhaps we'd have a chance to meet these gods that rule over good. Truly, if they were still around. Do you think the world would need us to fight Sinistrals? What ill fate for this world, for only evil gods to remain. I too have a question for you. The one who gave you the coordinates to this place, who is he? What was his reason for sending you here? It was Artie. His name was Artie, one of the greatest warriors our world has ever known. He sacrificed himself for us. We don't know why we've been sent here. I see. We've talked enough. Present the empowered shards and I shall reform them. Now, strike the stone and hold it there tightly. The blade will absorb its energy, returning it to its full power. Is it gonna take all the life force? And the crystal that's left? What's happening? What? Oh. And there we have Erin. The blade is restored. Erin. Sinistral, but why? You helped us. I only helped you in freeing me from that crystal prison. Unfortunately, only a force as strong as Dual Blade could achieve such a feat. Just as deceptive as the rest, how can each of you be so uniquely despicable? Erin rules over the powers of death. This will be no easy fight. Let down your guard for even a moment and we are finished. You'll regret restoring Dual Blade. We'll defeat you. And then only Jax and Chaos will remain. Chaos. So I guess that means we only defeated the nightmare version of Chaos and not the actual physical version of Chaos then. So yeah, that would make sense. What did you say, Jax? Yes, after we deal with you, we'll save Rotena from... yeah, now, I was playing it at, what's it, 3 AM? So, yeah, maybe I'll just rewatch my stream and, recheck or reread what, Chaos exactly said there. But yeah, that would make sense. Yes, after we deal with you, we'll save Rotena from his terrible hatred. And then we'll make Chaos answer for his actions. It would make sense that Chaos is still at Tomb Island. I've something I must do. I'd rather meet Jax than fighting you. I guess. Mistress of Ted running away. She seemed genuinely distressed. I don't understand any of this at all. We've got to find her before she unleashes her powers. Where's she gone? She seemed to show interest in Jax. Of all things to find here, a Sinistral, how did she get here and why? What was Artie thinking? Did he know about this? He couldn't have, right? But Artie was searching for Iris, so I guess he did find her in a kind of way. We can't focus on that right now. In the end, we've retrieved Veilblade, which could help to put us on even footing with our enemy. Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah. Now in Lufia 2, Artie did sense that, I think he did sense that something was... There was something about Harry's energy waves. What if Arima's gone to team up with Jax? Rotena could be in huge trouble. We've got to get back to the airship immediately. What have we done? Thanks, Artie. Okay, so that's Arim or Iris. Yeah, so then it would make sense. The others are Goddess, Amon, Chaos, and Jax. Or their auspicious ones counterparts. But right, it was in a crystal prison. And why were they, or at least Erin, in prison? Uh-oh. Alright, and there was a door over there. Hmm. And what do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, and a inactive pad. Yeah, the other ones are broken because the other Sinistrals were already running around 3. 9 or 2. The auspicious ones had traveled north to create a new seed of civilization upon the world. However, this one would be governed by Theos himself. A concession given to him by Iris in tribute for sparing the elves. He would not make the same mistake twice. These new beings were to be more subservient, with lesser lifespans in which to grow. As that would be the humans. They would be made weaker without the innate elven attunement to magics. He would ask for the others to assist in their creation. These were the first of humankind. Oh, that answers who or when were the humans created. Just the history lessons from last stream just talk about hobbits, the mermaids, and the elves. The humans advanced incredibly quickly, many of which left the protection of the auspicious ones to create their own lives. The auspicious ones warned that they would be unable to return, but these humans willingly turned their backs. Soon, humans had spread all across the world. Towns, cities, and kingdoms rose in blinks of an eye. This included Aristal, the most technologically advanced empire that our world had ever seen. That's a location from Lufia the Ruins of Lore. The humans of Aristal soon followed in the footsteps of the gods, going so far as to create a new being. This being was Goldiark, a creature of power that was used to subjugate lesser human cities to Aristal's favor. That's what happened in the backstory of Lufia the Ruins of Lore. The auspicious ones could no longer ignore Aristal and its abomination. Tiara was sent to resolve the situation. Tiara met with the leader of Aristal, and was promptly met in battle with Goldiark. Tiara's divine powers of compassion were unable to dissuade the beast from its great rage. It truly was a man-made god. For those that don't know, Goldiark was also the final boss in Lufia V Ruins of Lore. Instead, in a moment of desperation, Tiara committed a most sinister act. In reversing the flow of his energy waves, he was able to instill a burning hatred in Goldiark against its master and the whole of Aristal. Aristal lay in ruin, and Tiara was never to be seen again. Right. I wanna read that one. No, I think the Tiara is Jax's counterpart. What's next? Yeah, but Goldiark was created in the backstory of Ruins of Lore, and then in the present timeline in Ruins of Lore, he is the final boss. But in the meantime, because it couldn't be defeated, it was Goldiark in the meantime was had to be sealed away because it was so strong it couldn't be defeated. What's next? Now, Species 1 needed to ensure that an empire like Aristal would never rise again. They began to look to control the other civilizations of the world through force. As a final precaution, Teal Blade was brought far beneath the waves, directly below the newly built Shrine of Deos. It would then be impossible for a human or elf to ever wield it, cementing the unending reign of the auspicious ones. We elves, having been stranded upon Espolis, looked for an opportunity to escape and hide amongst the rest of the world. But the more important reason for our exodus was to once again save ourselves and the world from them. Central panel is now active. Alright, looks like Lufia V actually took in all the backstory from Ruins of Lore in to their game, so then yeah, if there is one thing I like not the one thing. If there's if there's something I don't like, it's about Ruins of Lore. It's the Aristol backstory that was in there. For Ruins of Lore, I think the actual story is interesting. Like of course the Sinistrals were already defeated by Maxim during the Ruins of Lore. So Ruins of Lore is more about humans still making a mess of the world, even when aren't Sinistrals running around. And I like the I like the entire city of Aristol and going back and forth through time. And where was it going? The entire backstory of Aristol and Odin and how the beast, which is Goldiark, came to be. However, now the story itself, that's what I don't like now. However, the execution of the story of Ruins of Lore, that's something I think that could be better. Rakul, the main antagonist of Ruins of Lore, he isn't that memorable. And then Eldin, the main character, he's a silent character, so you don't get to know much about him. When I the first time I played Ruins of Lore as a teenager, I somehow I missed on the fact that Eldin is actually a time traveler from the past of Aristol, and his mom put him through the time portal to the present timeline of Ruins of Lore. That's what happened. Before the Aristol went down and sank into the sea because the beast Goldiark got too strong and destroyed it. But enough about Aristol, Goldiark, and Ruins of Lore. Back to where we are going in Lufia V. Alright, our kind had now spread across the whole of the northern world. Many of us even lived in human cities. That's gotta be Northland. Yeah, I don't think... okay, I don't know how many people played Ruins of Lore, but then... Even then, it's... let's say it's my least favorite of all the games. First continue here. Our kind of what? And with that, a plan was devised between races of our world, one that would once again allow us to be masters of our destiny. We would rebuild the sacred towers. Alright, so then the 3 towers from Lufia 2 are replicas of the ones we just saw on here. Ruins of Lore, yeah, just like the story. Right. Yeah, the characters, and their dialogue and whatnot, from Ruins of Lore, it could be much better than what we got. But yeah, yeah, it has some other interesting stuff and ideas, but once again, the execution of it could be better. I already read this? Like, all the monster capturing and using, but then yeah, then all the monster fusions, they feel kinda useless in battle. Yeah, then I think Rami still useless in battle. Then they come up with a job system, but Bao can't learn anything. Wait a minute. Yeah, Eldin, he did have one line of dialogue in the game, the entire game, and it's I'm Eldin. There was one more activated, I think. Let's go here. Now it's activated. Yeah, and then yeah, it has it has the monsters on the overworld, like in the dungeons system from Lufia 2, except of instead of them having unique strategic movements, they just follow you around when they spot you, like no. And then right over I think they also messed around with with the stats or something in the when they localize the game, because I feel like the battles in the Japanese version were more balanced than what they were in the English version. And yeah, then there were also some stats changed from the boss battles, because I'm not sure about Dracul, but Goldiarchy sure has way more HP than he did in the Japanese version. Alright, that's enough about Ruins of Lore. That said, I don't hate Ruins of Lore. I do like the game for what it is, but for the Lufia feeling, and as far as the gameplay, and as far as the Lufia series goes, it's on the back of the list, behind Lufia 1. Was while Lufia 1 is a much more simpler RPG. I think it does it better than messing all kinds of stuff up. Alright, what's going on now? We have failed. The towers proved faulty, and our plan was revealed. The Shrine of Chaos lifted to the sky. the fortress which would carry our very doom. Alright, so Doom Island raised up in the sky. Right, no, that's why the Shrine of Chaos was where it was what's it there? With one mighty blast, the human kingdom of Narvik lay decimated below, and the combined will of all lie broken. Flee from this cursed land. Our gods, they are auspicious no longer. It is Sinistrals that now shall rule. Alright, so that's how they became the four mad gods. And alright, and since Chera was never to be seen again after trying to deal with Goldiark, that also explains why yeah, of course, it's because it's a fan game. Also explains why Jax was never heard of in Lufia 1 till in Legend Returns, because he was there. The auspicious ones, it's them. It completely shatters the basis of most any major religion. They are mirror images of the stories of the auspicious ones: creation, order, love, life, courage. And now, destruction, chaos, hate, death, and terror. Never had I imagined that the Sinistrals could ever have stood for good. I think maybe Artie has figured this out, or a connection between Karim/Iris or the Sinistrals and the auspicious one, so that's why he still gave out the coordinates. They are just stories, we can't know that they are true. Sinistrals are a menace to this world, nothing more. Regardless, they've shown us Polish nothing but pain. They've taken loved ones, destroyed cities. Cameron is right, no matter what the stories here tell, the Sinistrals are a force of pure evil, there's no question. I suggest that we leave these stories as we found them, hidden and lost to the world, as they should be. Agreed, telling anyone about this would only work to cause panic and confusion across the land. In the end, we armed now with Geoblade, and whether one's auspicious or not, Sinistrals must be defeated once and for all. Time to get back to the airship. And I hope nothing bad happens while we enter, or in Decadros. No. Okay, I wanna reread where's what happened. The part about Aristol and Chera. Where was it again? Okay. Alright, so he's the first one to turn um used his dark power. Okay, and Chera was never seen again. Alright, so that's why he why was he never seen again? What was he doing off screen? But anyway, Chera influenced the Goldie arc. And then Goldie arc made Aristal cool down. Anyway, it said he was never seen again, so that's why he didn't show up in the other Lufia games. Alright. Right, it must be 1 AM. Right, I'm just gonna check. Anyway, I still have backups of the save files. Wait, which one? Which one is the save file before I fought Goddess? I think I do still wanna keep that save file around for this version. But anyway, I think I can still save over this one. I'll check later which one is one with where I can still fight off Goddess. Oh, and there's also still the world's most difficult trick left. And I'll probably get something really good for. Wait a minute. Let's not forget to equip the dual blade. So that's such a classic mistake, or like Wait, I did just save, just like when yeah. Let's go see what happens in Decadros. If nothing happens, then, uh-oh, it's Naya. I said I wanted to say, if nothing happens, then I'll just, close the stream and go to bed. Naya, why are you here? Did she find Kane? You're finally back. I heard the airship and ran as quick as I could. What did you find? Are you all alright? There's far too much to discuss. But we don't have time, Naya. We've got to get to Jax's tower right now. I could take a look at the entrance of Jax's tower, but I'm not going through there. What's going on? Are you sure you're prepared to fight him? Cam, show her. Feel blade, but how? I can't believe it either. Naya, I'm sorry, but if we don't move now, I'm afraid there will never be time to talk later. Right, because Arim is also going around. Now. Whoops. I think she just said she's going to take care of Lily. Cam, I love you. I love you too. I promise we'll be back. Yeah, looks like everything is still the same over here. No, I don't wanna fly. I have to Atlantis, can't you put the coordinates for the top of Jax's tower into the airship? Then I don't have to climb the tower. Lily is still in bed. With a spell shop. Oh, there goes all of my money again. Alright, Ayasha learned Failure. Why are there still yards in my inventory when I just restarted? Okay. That's interesting. The helmet matrons. Alright then. I'm getting near 50 hours of playtime outside of battle. How many tokens do I have? Yeah, I think if I still want stuff from the casino, I'll then I could play the casino off stream. Right, let's take a look at Jax's tower. If you chose to advance, but you will be able to explore again later. No. Power of... I think that says a low thing. Yet another tower to climb. At least this should be the last. As long as we're able to fell 2 of their kind at the same time. Make no mistake. Erm's energy waves are on par with Chaos. Combine that with the unknown of Jax's and we'll have quite the battle ahead. Alright, so I guess that also means Ayasha isn't Erim after all. Because usually we meet a reincarnation of Erim instead of Erim herself. Make no mistake. Yes, but this time we'll have tail plate. I'm gonna have to leave this for next stream. There's also angels around here. Okay, but it can start to explore just a bit. It looks like Jax has more statues than just his own. Why is there already a safe and healing tiles there? I don't see any boss battles here yet. If there are going to be any. Can't go down. But there is a healing tile. This isn't that where I just came from. Okay, I'm lost. I don't know how to get there, so never mind. I better leave them for next stream. Alright, I don't know what's up here, but I'm not going to save there, so I don't get too distracted before going to sleep. And what do we have here? Okay, stairs that go up and that go down. Alright, a lot of teleporting tiles. Okay, I don't know what's down there, but no. Alright, it looks like there is this the top of the tower, or wherever it is? There's a boss here, but that looks like a tank. So I don't think Jax is in there. You. Uh-oh, it's a redhead. I'm sorry, who is this? Yeah, alright. Only Kane and Cam saw redhead before, indeed. Small shrines. An extremely annoying stalker. That's a tank. I haven't seen one of those in centuries. I thought I was done with you. Didn't you say our fight on Joea was our last? Huh? Fight on Joea, but I was never... Oh. Oh my. This is so embarrassing. How annoying. Well, what's so funny? Oh, sweet boy, we never met on Joea, but if you believe we did, then... Yeah, we were playing Donkey Kong, don't you remember? Because I'm the girl of your dreams, huh? Well, what an honor, and how often do you dream about me? He's worse than Lily. Mind filling us in on the origin of this nuisance before I bury my sword right beneath that ridiculous head of hers. Wait. Do you all seriously not know about me? From what I've witnessed this far, it wouldn't have been worth a story. Seriously, Cam? We've been a little busy defeating your much larger friends. Besides, like Yasha said, you aren't worth the time. Why are you here? Why is there a tank here? And why are you here in a tank? Then allow me to introduce myself. I'm so over this. So it's a traditional battle then. This ought to be interesting. What is she even talking about? Do I even have... no, this time I should really go to bed. Well, I can still check on what their moves are in battle. I wonder if Red Hat took this tank from the Shia defense force on Estoland. Oh, then come on. I think I'll just leave Red Hat. And the rest of this tower for next stream. Alright, I think, whoops. I should go to bed. Total defeat. I think that's a good point to stop. Red Hat is in here with a red tank. Where is this? Right, because I didn't... That's because, that was because, I didn't save in the tower, so I wouldn't get distracted before going to sleep anymore. So, yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. I think that was quite, interesting. More backstory we got after recharging the dual blade. Alright, but I don't know how long the Tower of Floating will be, but now I know there's at least one boss fight before reaching the top. Then most likely Jax will be waiting for us, since it is his tower after all. Now I don't know if Arim ran off to... Arim... I think Ari might also be in this tower, because she got an interest in Jax, so makes more sense that she would go after Jax, who was in the tower, instead of Deos, who is probably at Tomb Island. But I'm gonna go end the stream and go to bed at not 4 AM or o'clock like last stream. Oh, whoops, no one is on the screen because I never set up the PNG toolbar here. I don't see where is my VTuber. Never mind. Here, and I found this picture of. Alright, of course I didn't see my VTuber here because it's not at the image files in OBS, but in some other screen. But yeah, there was an image of Tia in the menu I was in, so just pretend Tia says see you next time, or whatever Tia sounds like. But thanks for watching and see you next time. Alright, wait, and now let's not forget to take away Tia, because otherwise she'll still be there next stream, and that would be... Or, should I put Tia in the corner? I didn't know that it was that big. Alright, I guess I will leave her here. Good night. And yeah, also, if my streamer ever looks at choppy, please feel free to tell me in chat, because otherwise I probably don't know about it. Alright, thanks for watching again. Now I'm really going to bed.